Hey, what's up guys, Mason here, and today I'm walking you through the Easter egg for the new zombie map, Shangri-La, and let's get right into it. There are 4 stone buttons built around the spawn point of this map, and when all pressed in at the same time, the 4 of you are taken into the past and an eclipse is initiated. This does require the power to be on, and it does require 4 people. Also a good thing to note is this 5th button protruding from above Quick Revive. Once this stone completely recedes back into the wall, you are all taken back to the present. Alright, so step 1 is to press this button right over here.
Hello? Hey, there's somebody in there. We are stuck behind some kind of mechanism. Whatever you did moved it slightly. We really could use some help here.
Alright, so now these stone slabs have risen out of the ground over here, and each one of them has a different symbol. There are 12 in total on this side of the map, and then another 12 mimicking these 12 on the other side of the map. The location of each symbol changes each time, however, and basically you need to play a big matching game with another person playing zombies with you. The symbols are matched up and the stone slabs go away once each of you stand on the same symbol. If you stand on the wrong symbol, however, all the stone slabs come back up. For this reason, it's best to only have 2 people do the matching and the other 2 people stay in the spawn while this step is carried out with. The best strategy I have found for this step is for one player to step on a slab, step off of it, call out what it is, and then just wait for the other person to step on theirs. Once they're on the correct one, then that person gets back on. Just remember to use good communication and to not be walking around on panels if your teammate might be standing on one.
Oh, wonderful! There is some kind of crystal rising from the floor.
Well, I have no idea what that is.
Look at this. There's a passageway below. We have to push on to have any chance of escape.
Thanks, whoever you guys are.
Also keep in mind that after every step you're taken back to the present, and before you do the next step you have to press the buttons once again. Alright, so this step's pretty simple. Basically you need 3 people to go down this water slide over here, and the 4th person waits at the top. The 3 people that already went down stand on the grate at the bottom and wait for the 4th person to come down.
Yeah! You hear that? Something is happening.
Alright, so once you go back into the past, you'll hear a meteor crash into the side of the cliff. It crashes right where the water slide you just went down is.
Felt the wind on my undercarriage, man. Not cool.
So once you come over here, you'll see it right over there, and you're going to have to dislodge it with something like a Semtex, frag grenade, or a ray gun.
Hey, that did the trick. All right.
And then once you do that, you have to shrink this thing with the power weapon from this map.
Looky there. It got itty bitty.
And then follow it down.
I feel like little boy again. Except for one.
And then up the geyser.
Somewhere I don't want bother to go.
And you will see it land here.
I sure hope that lands in the right place.
Alright, so this next step is pretty tricky because you have to keep a napalm zombie alive as well as a crawler for this step. Once you do manage to keep a napalm zombie alive, you're going to want to come into the cave by the MPL and turn this wheel 4 times.
Hello? That seems to have stopped the gas. I wish I could come out there and thank you in person. But we are still trapped in this chamber. No. The walls are moving. Can you find a way to stop this before we have crashed?
Yeah, you guys are nothing but trouble.
Alright, so after that you're going to notice these gas leaks coming out of these pipes in various locations throughout the cave. You have to lead this napalm through these sections of the cave so that each one of these gas emissions is ignited. And then here's a quick look at all the gas emissions after being ignited. And once all the gas is ignited, you're going to want to run back where the wheel was and now turn this lever.
Let's get out of here before spikes shoot out of the walls and the floors open up to a pit of lava.
Also, you can go ahead and kill the napalm zombie after all the gas is lit. In this next step, you're going to need at least 5 crawlers and at least 4 spike mores between you and all your teammates. Once you're in the pass, you're going to need to find these holes in the cave by the MP5 and place spike mores in front of each of the 4 holes. Basically, you need these spike mores triggered so that the spikes from the spike more plug up the holes. Since the zombies are the only thing that can trigger the spike mores, and since the spike mores will kill the crawlers, you're going to want to have a good amount of them.
And I will kill you again.
Once all the holes are plugged, you need to run over to the waterfall and press this button on this rock over here.
Sweet feeling of success.
Compared to the past few steps, this step is pretty easy. Once you turn on the eclipse and go into the past again, you're going to notice 12 panels similar to the first step all around the map. I have the location of each labeled on the screen for you. You simply need to knife all 12 of these.
Don't smell as bad as usual. There.
I think you have all lost your minds. Oh, you run off through the rock, figuring out what.
All right, that looks pretty good. Did it. All right. Well, I think that's the last one.
Once you knife all 12, run over to where the minecart is and look for this wooden contraption over in the jungle area. You simply need to destroy it with a frag, semtex, or a crossbow or something like that.
Awesome.
This step is pretty easy too. Go into the mudroom and turn these dials the same way that they are turned in the video.
Sweet, that did it.
And back to the hard steps. In this one, you need to create a certain tune using the gongs around the map. There are 8 in total, but you need to find a pattern of 4 that works. If you hit the wrong one, a red light will emit from the orbs. The pattern is different for each zombie game, so I can't really give you exactly what to do. But basically, you're going to want to run around the whole map looking for the first gong. Take turns hitting one gong until a red light doesn't come out of the orb. Then, everybody else runs off and keeps hitting gongs until they find one that's part of the pattern. Just remember that if red light comes out, you do need to restart the pattern. Alrighty, so here's a clip of us finally getting the pattern correct. And once you get it right, the orbs will shine as so.
What now?
This part of the step also requires a power weapon from this map, so don't get rid of it. I think it has to be pack-punched as well. Shoot the orbs with the power weapon until you see an object fall off of them. I'm pretty sure it's always this orb that you have to shoot, and I'm pretty sure that the dynamite always falls out of this one, but it might change from each zombie game. After you get the dynamite, you're taken back into the present, but you need to go back into the past and hit the gongs again so that the lights emit again. And then once you do that, you're going to have to shoot an orb until you shrink the meteorite like that. And I think this orb is different each zombie game. It might be the same, but just keep shooting them until something happens. After doing that, simply step on the pad so that the staircase opens up and run up here.
Dynamite, I could get us in there.
Well, unless you brought some, I think we're not getting any further.
I had some in my bag, but dropped it when we were attacked by the horde of zombies.
Hey, Pyro Putzes, I might be able to help you with that.
Okay, you bring me that stick of dynamite, I'll open this bitch up like a can of beans. Then can we get the hell out of here?
Of course. I just need to see the inside of the temple.
All right, here we go. Everybody get back!
Unfortunately, it doesn't show you the explosion, and instead you're just washed away by water and then taken back into the present. However, for the final step, you do not need to be in the past, and you can simply step on all the pads to initiate the staircase once again and all walk up. And then, one person is allowed to grab the meteor.
Got the Meteor! Check it out! I'm all perked up!
But you do all get the achievement. You actually can do the Easter egg 4 times in one game so that you all get 7 perks, but that's kinda ridiculous. We also went ahead and confirmed a few things. If you are downed with all 7 perks, you actually keep all 7 of them while you're on the ground. And if you are revived, you still have all 7. So that's pretty awesome. We even went the extra mile and didn't revive the player with 7 perks, but as you can see, they're still on the screen. And once you are brought back, you still have 7 perks, so that's pretty awesome. This Easter egg is pretty long, and it is pretty time consuming the first few run-throughs, but the prize isn't too bad. If this video did help you out, a like is really appreciated. Also, comments are really appreciated as well. If you want to see something else related to zombies, I'd be happy to try to do that for you. And if you do need help with the Easter egg, leave a comment and I'll read that as well, and I'll try my best to help you out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.